Merry Christmas and welcome back to Piano Spun Fiber Arts for Christmas Day. Even though Advent is technically over, we still have one more fiber to open from World of Wool from this Advent calendar season. So let's see what our final wool is for this Christmas Day, and I'll spin it up. It's really sad seeing this box so empty. I haven't shown you the box all year yet because I didn't want to spoil anything, but now that there's only one left, I guess I can show you the box. I am always happy to have another one of these boxes, by the way. The camera that I'm recording on is actually sitting on the box from last year. They are incredibly nice to have around. I have 3 of them now. They all have magnetic closures and they're just a perfect size for storage, so I will definitely hang on to this. Our last package is full of those traditional incandescent Christmas bulbs. And our very last fiber is called Merry Christmas, Yoo-Hoo. Now, this name confuses me a little bit. In the States, we have a drink called Yoo-Hoo, which is like a chocolate dairy drink that is neither made with real chocolate or real milk. I don't like it at all, but I know a lot of people do. But Yoo-Hoo is not spelled with a dash like this. So I think that this might be the only character I can even kind of think of with the Yoo-Hoo is the shop owner from Frozen, who says, "Yoo-Hoo, big winter blowout." I think that was probably very racist. But that's how he says it. I don't know, maybe I'll cut that out, I don't know. Anyway, he says Yoo-Hoo. Oh, that's what I got wrong. He says Yoo-Hoo, big summer blowout. And I don't really know what that has to do with Christmas. The only reason I think that might not be it is because it feels like a weird one to get on Christmas Day. But if I remember anything about our calendar in years past, the last fiber has been really, really eclectic, kind of a hodgepodge of colors. And if it is the character that I'm thinking of from Frozen, maybe we're getting a lot of colors from his shop. We're gonna see a lot of different colors in our final blend. Our final blend is Merino, Shetland, and Tussa Silk, and those are all fibers that World of Wool has in many, many colors. So we could be seeing anything here. So I'm gonna stop talking about it and open it up. My guess for this is totally colorful. Wild colors, maybe even wild textures. Maybe not as wild as I was expecting, but some definitely wilder colors than we've seen. A little weird for Christmas Day for me for this one. I like that we're seeing colors so bold, but I don't know that this is the 25th in my mind. So I think, if I can take a guess, I think this dark blue color is our Shetland. This sort of chartreuse, limeish green is our Merino. And our Tussa Silk is, I can't tell, maybe it's a really light pink. Kind of looks white, but I think it's actually a light pink. So let's see why. Let's figure out why Merry Christmas Yoo-Hoo is the colors that it is, and if it is what I think it is. Christmas Day Yoo-Hoo is 50% Merino, 25% Shetland, and 25% Tussa Silk. There was nearly a riot when we realized we didn't have any characters from everyone's favorite chilly, freezing cold film. Seeing as we'd already covered snowmen and a few animals, we decided that we would instead focus on a smaller character that made a big impression with his big summer blowout. We are, of course, talking about Oaken, everyone's favorite trading post and sauna owner. Aside from his bright and positive demeanor, we are rather large fans of his Fair Isle jumper, and so this is the inspiration behind our final blend of this Advent. Oh, it's his sweater. Okay, that makes sense. Oaken's jumper is cool tones of green, blue, and coral, which we decided to replicate. Merino Lichen gives us a good soft base to work with, as well as its bold but not in-your-face color. Shetland Tropic was added to give a bold blue shade, as well as to give a sturdier handle to this blend to an air of stitch definition. Finally, we added Rose Leaf Tussa Silk for a pink hue, and of course, its softness and sheen. The fibers in this blend work well together to give a snuggly softness while still retaining some strength from the added Shetland. Interesting. I'll have to include a picture of that sweater because it's not coming to mind for me. It looks a little underwatery to me even, like Finding Nemo. But here is our final blend of Advent. This one is again gonna spin up kind of stripey, kind of heathery with all these colors in here. So I will be back in a little bit on this Christmas day with our final yarn of Advent. I'll be right back. And here is our very last yarn for Advent this year. This is Yoo-Hoo, based on the character Oaken from Frozen. The yarn itself has a lot of similar colors to Buddy the Elf. It's a little bit more muted than Buddy was and with a lot less texture. But again, it has all the yarns, or all the fibers that make up my favorite sweater yarns. Another one that just came out really nice and even. By the last, I would say, week or so of the Advent calendar this year, I really kind of fell into the right rut, I guess. Not rut, fell into the right spinning pattern. I don't know what word, there's a word for that, but I can't think of it right now. I just got into the groove of making that kind of perfect sock weight yarn. And we had a lot of merinos, a lot of Shetlands, a lot of yarns that really helped me keep that fingering weight yarn weight. So that is our last one. I am not sure about color yet. I'm thinking probably blue is going to be the color that gets paired with our Christmas Yoo-Hoo. If you have been here all year this year, I want to thank you. I want to say a very Merry Christmas to you and your whole family. If you have been around for the last 2 years, just an extra special thank you to you for following me on this journey. If you've been watching the videos this year and you've been liking them, if you like my style or you want to learn more about specifically how I spin yarn, some tutorials about that and my process and projects that are coming up, I would love for you to consider subscribing or liking this video, showing a little bit of love for what's been happening here this year and for everything that's to come. I have lots of ideas. I said that last year and then it kind of fell to pieces, but this year I have a schedule, a plan, things all worked out to make sure that I have lots of projects and tutorials to share at Piano Spun Fiber Arts. I really hope that you will stick around for that and that you will show that you're interested by subscribing. But if not, a Merry Christmas to you anyway. I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I hope you have enjoyed the Advent season. I have one last little musical performance for you. I thought about, I considered singing Let It Go from Frozen, but I don't think it's very thematic. So instead, I'm gonna leave you with a very Christmassy goodbye for this year.
Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. See you tomorrow.